defendant will rise, face the jury, and hearken to its verdicts.
State of Wisconsin versus Kyle Rittenhouse. As to the first count of the information, Joseph Rosenbaum. We, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty. As to the second count of the information, Richard McGinnis. We, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty. As to the third count of the information, unknown male, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty. As to the fourth count of the information, Anthony Huber, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty. As to the fifth count of the information, Gage Grosskreutz, we, the jury, find the defendant, Kyle H. Rittenhouse, not guilty.
Members of the jury, are these your unanimous verdicts? Is there anyone who does not agree with the verdicts
Would
as
you
read?
look at that?
Would you wish the jury polled?
No.
Okay. Okay, folks, your job is done, and we started,
Amazing.
Just about 3 weeks ago.
Absolutely amazing.
and
That right there gives me chills to see his reaction and how it all played out. What a wild week. What a wild 2 weeks following this jury trial. Absolutely ridiculous. Welcome back, freedom fighters, to another broadcast of Break the Chains Media. Today is Friday, November 19th, 2021, and justice has prevailed in the city of Kenosha. Kyle Rittenhouse has gone free, not guilty on all charges, based on a jury trial, based on a jury of peers, tried this case, tried this person, and he was found not guilty with all of the evidence. And we're going to go look at all over the, the liberal tears are showering right now. I'm bathing in them. Everyone is. All the independent media outlets who were claiming this from the beginning, how it was going to be a not guilty verdict. We're all bathing in it. We're all enjoying this. But it sets a precedent. It's a bigger moment for America, because this shows that we still in this country have a right to defend ourselves, right to lawfully carry firearms, and in case of danger, in case of violence and uprisings, we have a right to defend ourselves against threats, foreign and domestic. That is a great. I'm so glad that justice still prevails, and there is still hope for America yet. If this is the first time checking out Break the Chains Media, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and check me out on all the new tech platforms: BitChute, Minds, Rumble, Gab. I'm also on Telegram, t.me/BreakTheChainsMedia. You could join me in this conversation, check out all the great stuff. I've been posting a lot of stuff in regards to my friend Johnny Hurley, who was unfortunately killed by police by taking down a mass shooter earlier this summer, and we've been doing a lot of movements and actions for him in his honor. So we have him here, and it just sets a precedent. I mean, you can come talk and come check out, hang out on Telegram and all the good stuff there. But this Kyle Rittenhouse case, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. Obviously, it was blown way over the top proportions. The media covered it every day in, day out. Very big case, very important case. But what it comes down to is that, in my personal opinion, it was all a cover. It's all there to distract and to keep us dividing and to keep us separating from the real issues, because there are still plenty of people out there that think Kyle Rittenhouse is a white supremacist. Kyle Rittenhouse was a racist. Kyle Rittenhouse brought an illegal firearm over state lines. All of those things have been evidence has proven that this is categorically untrue and false. And you can look at the trial. If you've been watching the trial, if you've been seeing the trial, it's just been an absolute roller coaster ride of epic proportions. But there are still people out there that are, they're gonna be spicy. They're gonna be complaining, and we'll show you all that here coming up. And you know what? We also we're breaking more history today. Today is just an amazing day to live in this timeline, because the first woman president was actually instated today due to a butthole examination. What is this? We're living in some wild times right now. Biden gets a colonoscopy, and suddenly VP Harris becomes the acting commander-in-chief. So there's some more history there for you. What a monumental day this is, and we're going to go over all that. And, I just wanted to show you. I just wanted to let you know. And you can come check it out with me here. So here, we'll go take a look here. So, we've got the prosecutor here having excellent trigger control. Let me tell you, what a joke this guy was. I can't believe they even brought that out in the case in the jury courtroom, to be honest. But you've got some leftists here. I've been quoting this guy here. Imagine being able to get away with murdering people in cold blood on video with the machine gun because you were a Nazi. And so is the judge and jury. That's the kind of insane POS fascist hellhole America really is. This guy, what a joke. What a joke this guy is. And he brings out another one. The Rittenhouse verdict will be remembered as the moment American fascism turned into Nazism proper, and there was no turning back from the path of the Holocaust. This guy this is just one example of utter insanity. This is me on Twitter. If you want to find me, follow me on Twitter. But this is it, dude. The next step is I hope Kyle Rittenhouse goes after every single person in the media and in every aspect of the world that defamed him, that called him names, that said he was a white supremacist, that said he was a Nazi. Kyle Rittenhouse, he's going to be making more money than the whole state of Wisconsin combined next year. He's going to have a higher GDP than the state of Wisconsin. You watch. He's going to be the next millionaire or more. With all of this going out and the fact that he is not guilty and it's proven not guilty, and the next step is for him to just start suing everybody, and I hope he gets every last dollar. He deserves it. This is a joke of a trial. And we could check this out here, and here's another article from Yahoo News. I'll show you this here. Jury today found Rittenhouse not guilty on 5 counts, and they list them all here. The big picture. Some activists and progressive-leaning people of color immediately denounced the verdict and said it highlights the systemic racism in the nation's judicial system. You know damn well that if Rittenhouse were black, he would have been found guilty in a heartbeat or shot dead by the cops on scene. Well, and I'll say it right now for everyone to hear, if there was a person of color that did the exact same thing Rittenhouse did, that defended himself against a dangerous mob and defended himself against attackers and used his firearm to defend himself, I would hope him being found not guilty, that person being found not guilty as well. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It doesn't matter who you are, as long as you're doing the right things, protecting yourself, protecting others, and making just and sound decisions and calls, and properly operating firearms. This is all I'm asking for. And this is the case. This is what I was trying to show you all, is that this is an example of how the media is using this to continue the divide in our nation, continue the fight by race, the fight by color, the fight by class, the fight by everything to separate us so they can continue their control agenda. Okay. The jury was overwhelmingly white, reflecting the majority white population of Kenosha County, the New York Times noted. That should have no reasoning and no standing in the decision that they were made. They looked at the evidence, they went over the trial very extensively, and for the last 4 days, the jury was deliberating on the decision. They made a very effective decision and a very accurate decision, in my opinion. Nicholas Salmon comes out who sued media outlets for defamation, encourages Kyle Rittenhouse to do the same. And I agree. Like I was saying, Kyle Rittenhouse should sue CNN, MSNBC, anyone that accuses him of being defamed his persons, right? That includes the sitting resident in the White House, Joe Biden, calling him a white supremacist. Let's see that happen. Let's see where it goes from there, right? And in that news, Biden's powers temporarily transferred to Harris during a colonoscopy. Holy crap, folks! Holy crap! That is just, and that's historical. That's historical news right there. It's quite actually holy crap, because Biden has to get put under and do a medical procedure, which is pretty common. It's nothing new. But Kamala Harris is our current president at the time of this recording, so we'll see what happens. And watch. You watch. Somewhere we'll see it. We'll see if it gets rescinded, or we'll see what happens. But I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to try to 25th Amendment President Biden, or do something along the lines of moving him out of his position and transferring the power to not only Kamala, but there's also talks of Buttigieg being the next VP. So we'll see about that. Yeah, Kamala Harris just made history as the first woman president because a man got a colonoscopy. Give me a break. And you know what? You know what we should check out right now? What's really more important is Ghislaine Maxwell trial is being taken is going into is going to be happening, and that's the next thing we should be looking for. So Ghislaine Maxwell's trial goes on trial at 15 months on remand. I believe the trial and the opening testimonies go off November 29th, I believe. Yeah. So in the next week or so, Ghislaine Maxwell is the next trial that should be in the media just as well as Kyle Rittenhouse's trial was. So that's the big thing that we should be looking forward to. We should be pressing the current mainstream media to be pushing forward is seeing this human trafficking person and the trial that investigates her and Jeffrey Epstein and all their crimes against humanity. So if they're going to be making a big story about Kyle Rittenhouse, they should be making 10 times the story on Ghislaine Maxwell and all of the stuff happening with her. So keep your ears to the ground on Ghislaine Maxwell's trial, because that is, I feel like, much more important than this situation and this story. But I just wanted to make this video, let you all know. I'm sure you guys are all kind of somewhat aware of the situation with Kyle Rittenhouse, but you know, it's a good day. It's a good day to have a sound and meaningful jury system that still holds to the Constitution and the rule of law in the United States of America. We have to keep pressing for that. We have to keep using the strengths that we have been given to us by the Constitution, by the Bill of Rights, as free and sovereign citizens of this country. And always make sure you keep fighting for freedom.